Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash, and no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. And as you can see, we've already started here. Alessandro Costa Curta, he doesn't have what you'd call a classic centre-back's physique, does he?
No, but his game is never really about athleticism, power and the physical stuff. He never has to let it be.
Yeah, it's interesting because he's still become considered one of the greatest defenders of his time. How's that?
Well, it's characteristics like leadership, his class, his tenacity. He's nigh on perfect reading of the game and all done with immaculate discipline.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, that pass isn't the best. He's a sharp little ball here. And he's hit it long, but astray. Musiala. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Foden. To Musiala. Gets a good foot in there. Now it's Romario. And it's Messi. Stoichkov. Well seen. Saw that coming. Akanji. Manchester United are enjoying more and more possession, but very few chances up to now. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was
Foden! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Adams has a look and plays it forward. Now it's Maradona. Oh, that's well spotted. No goals as yet. Ah, he's given it away. And he's lost. Great chance! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And Paris Saint-Germain take the lead.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Paris Saint-Germain have fired themselves in front.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter...
Shot a goal! There's a goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And Messi! And the ball's come loose here. Oh no, he's got that wrong. And he can clear it away. Played into space out wide. Cleared without hesitation.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Cafu. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's had a shot! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And again they hit the front. Paris Saint-Germain go into the lead. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Oh, and he's through the middle. Adams spots it and intercepts. Floated through. Hits one! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. 30 minutes gone.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Donnarumma. Robertson. Akanji. That is good alertness.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
He's beaten the last man. Musiala does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Stoichkov chasing after it. Son Heung-min looking to get on the end of this. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Manchester United clearly should have got...
And the shot! It's in! Again, we are level! What a contest!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Thuram makes the interception. Stoichkov is herring after that one. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And we've reached half-time. Manchester United playing their part in a real slugfest here. A glut of goals and nothing to suggest much is going to change.
Hello everybody, and this is a
Oh, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half. Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. And here's Messi. Musiala. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Now that's well seen too. Thuram kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Alexander-Arnold. Gets his pass away. Foden. Beckenbauer. For Ribéry. Now it's Mbappe. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability.
Oh, shooting chance! Big moment! Massive goal!
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Ribéry is sporting a guilty look after that.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Mbappe! Oh, he's been caught on it here.
The
Stoichkov.
attendance for this match was 72,300.
Son Heung-min looks to go up and over. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Chance! It's a goal! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Manchester United go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Alexander-Arnold. Oh, that's an inviting ball, and he was quick to react. Beckenbauer. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Now it's Romario. Akanji cuts out the pass. Chance to shoot now. Maradona. Manchester United have it back and can go again. Son Heung-min. Beckenbauer did well to emerge with the ball. He's had it! It's anyone's ball now. Oh, he's been caught napping. Belts it on the volley. And again! Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Pass somewhat off target. Foden. And he has been fouled there.
Substitution.
Oh, that's a key interception. Well timed, excellent interception. That's a lovely, neat pass. Foden, there's the hit! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And surely that settles it. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Substitution in progress.
Glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Akanji is there, and he can get that clear. And it's Son Heung-min. Nicely weighted ball. Adams calmly anticipates. Thuram. Gently done. Nicely worked. And Martinez! He's got a goal!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Oh, terrible pass.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Time added on 4 minutes. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Deftly away. Can he get it through? Dealt with nicely by the defence. It's just beyond his reach. Looking for the run. Oh, they could be caught out here. He's picked his way through. Bayer catches it safely. And we're done. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. And as you can see, we've already started here. And that is expertly dealt with. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And here's Yam, this time, surely! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's Son Heung-min. Foden goes in for the header! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Barcelona disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Has a shot! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Looking tidy in possession here. And he's gone looking for safety. Well, that's a good run down the left. Well, nicely intercepted. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Caicedo did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. He's shifting through the gears here. Matheus Cunha. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Can he finish? Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus, as the opposition will inevitably react. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Yamal providing an outlet on that flank. He is through here. Looking for a corner. It's their second corner of the game.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
It's gone for a throw-in. Jimenez tries to clear. And there's one of the players of the week. Alexander-Arnold. Mbappe. Mbappe running with the ball. Matheus Cunha. Akanji cuts out the pass. It's not an especially good pass, that. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Oh, that's well spotted. Matheus Cunha. He could be in here. This might spell danger.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Nicked it back promptly.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Musiala. Oh, there's a probing ball.
Manchester United truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Odo. Yamal. Matheus Cunha. Fiddles it through. Robertson gets over and intercepts.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Oh, a delicate chip through. He can run onto that. And that should get the job done. And the half-time whistle goes. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Substitution.
Here we go again.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Rice. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Otto. Barcelona applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course... Oh, terrible pass. Big chance, must be. He's had a shot. It's in! Manchester United are back on level terms. Simplicity itself.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Out of play for a throw. Alvarez.
Manchester United have clearly reached a level of comfort in this half. Why not use the impetus to plough on?
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's Messi. That's a look and plays it forward.
This match was 71,649.
No, that's been intercepted. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Oh, that's a key interception. Rice. Who saw this coming? This is going right to the wire. Son Heung-min. Caicedo. Knocks it out wide. There will be a throw-in. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, that was vital. Rice.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
And the shot! Goal! Barcelona! And they get themselves in front! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Barcelona go into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Alexander-Arnold goes short. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And he's there to belt it away. Caicedo. Robertson.
Manchester United really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Mbappe delivering the goods as expected.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create. Foden really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was...
Yamal! He should have put that one away.
Lamine Yamal was totally aware of how that chance could have impacted on the game, and that should have gone in.
Substitution on the field. Number 11.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while. And that has left him in a heap.
Number 21.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
Number 42. Musiala. Coming on the field. Number 17.
Manchester United must do something here and very quickly.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Number 45.
And he cuts out the supply. 5 minutes left on the clock. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through.
Manchester United need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Alvarez. And it's Kane. Picked out brilliantly. And Messi! And he's there to clear it. Corner number 3 coming up. Rice plays it short.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Van Dijk. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Well read, nice interception. Lobbed in behind. No luck with that dink over the top. It'll be a throw-in. he's just misjudged that one. And he's managed to get rid. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven.